All right, so you have a book that's going to come out called Women Who Shook Up the Bible, right?
Yes.
And in preparation for this interview, I had to go way down in some scriptures I haven't looked at since I was a child. First person I want to speak about is Jezebel, right? The name Jezebel surrounded with negative connotations like deceiver, promiscuity, and murderer, right? Though there are positive things to learn from Jezebel, and that is a woman's ability to influence the behavior of a man in a positive or negative way, right?
Correct.
Can you speak about the power of a woman to influence the direction of a man's life?
I think I touched on this a little bit, but I said I didn't want to get too spiritual the last time I was here when I said the Jezebel spirit is running rampant right now. Sexually, our womanly wilds, the way that we can seduce, the way that we can make you feel anything we want you to feel. We can make you feel like you are the king of the world, and we can make you feel like you the scum of the earth. We just have that ability. I think that is the greatest weapon against men is women. Women have destroyed countries and kingdoms, and I mean, you name it,
Household.
every day. That's why I don't let him around my man. That's right. So, so yeah.
No, I'm glad you brought up the point because I think, well, before I do criticize the women, they don't learn in regards to, they don't fully understand their power, and those who do, they don't learn how to use it in a positive light. I think it's a mixed education in that aspect in regards to one, understanding the power you have, and when you do have the power, using it in a positive light because they haven't seen that structure how it can be used.
We know how to use it. Stop playing. Stop playing. Don't see. We not going to do that. We not going to give nobody no bones or nothing. We know exactly what we're doing when we're doing it. Women know the power. Your mama teaches you the power that you have. You know, where you think Shake What My Mama Gave Me came from? It took my mama 9 months to make it. Yeah, because I'm going to use it to my advantage to get what I want. Whether it's zipping down my jacket a little bit in that interview when I'm talking to that man that's interviewing me, whether it's wanting to get the attention of this guy. I mean, we know what we doing. Stop it. Don't do that. We gonna start off good. Don't do it.
All right, all right. What would you tell the young sisters in regards to who are using what I refer to as their superpower for the wrong thing?
It don't last forever. So you better get a trade or a skill because it does not last forever. And there's nothing good that can come from that because what are you showing this man? Okay, if all you're doing is using your femininity and your womanly wiles, what are you showing somebody when you're ready to settle down? Do you know? Now, that's what we don't know how to do, right? So, what are you going to be able to contribute to somebody's life when you're tired of doing this, when you don't look as good as you used to, when your breast is not as firm as it was and your butt is sagging? So, you really need to start learning what it is to be a woman, how it is to cater and nurture your man, your family, just your surroundings. It's not all about give me, give me, give me, look what I got so I could get this. That's what I want young girls to understand, which is why, and I know we probably was going to touch on it, is why I created a 30-day devotional Bible for specifically Gen Z because they don't have any guidance. They don't have anybody giving them any real jewels or gems about what God expects of us as women. All we know is what the world is saying we need to be. And then you have women my age that's perpetuating this stuff to them, making them think that it's okay. So I created this 30-day devotional so that it shows them not to compete with other women, not to build your self-worth off of what you see on social media because that's not a real place. How to talk to people, how to not have to give all of this energy, how to be able to refrain, how to be able to be soft. And these are qualities that God wants us to have, not me. God said it. So I want to give it to them, and I present it in a way that I think that they will be able to receive it. It's not dictatorship. It's not that old fire and brimstone. It's conversational. So I'm thinking that they may receive that well.
And you brought up a great point because what I've observed over the years, right, is that when the sisters engage in certain activities for a long period of time, they don't develop the skills that are needed for a long term relationship.
No. No, because you're not doing anything relationship like outside of having sex, right? Relationships is more than just busting it wide open and then him buying you something. It's what kind of conversation are we having? What value am I getting from you and you are getting from me? How am I a better person because of you and vice versa? Those are the things in relationships. How can I support you? How can you support me? Compromise. Can we grow? Can we build? Can we tolerate each other? When I'm mad and I'm pissed off, how do I talk to you? Do I talk to you like I don't know you, or do I talk to you with respect because you still my man, you're my husband, right? So those are the things that they need to learn.